This is a 1941 Lawson Sport King Model A410. It was made in 1940 and 41, and then again it was made in 46 and 47. And it's air-cooled, puts out plenty of power, puts out 2.5, there's no argument about that. Here's the oil crankcase drain right there, and the turn on for the gas. The sign says this side up for when transporting. Got a rope start on top, quite smooth. This is the handle. It holds one way to carry, and then you can fold it out, push it in, and tighten up the wing, and it now it's a steering handle. This is the throttle right here. It's on slow right there, and start, and then fast over here. Choke right here, and the carburetor's all the way in the back on this. The engine's pretty good looking, runs good. Gotta say, it measures up quite well, even by today's standards. It's quite quiet, even though it is air-cooled. It's got an underwater exhaust, which seems to work quite well. And propeller seems to be fairly well matched for my 14 Old Town. And this is the engine with the cover removed. As you can see, the carburetor is all the way at the back, has somewhere pretty much direct induction right on top of the intake valve. And the linkages are pretty hard to see, but they're back in there, and they come all the way from the front. The throttle operates the throttle plate and the body, and the choke closes the butterfly. You can see it. What's interesting about this engine is the fellow who gave it to me, a Rockwood, he found it under a spotter guide for German airplanes up in the third floor of Parker's boathouse in New Hampshire. And so it probably conked out sometime right along in the early 40s or right after the war, as those spotter guides were used because the panic on the East Coast, they thought the Germans were going to be hitting the shores pretty soon, and we'd have to identify airplanes. They had wardens out every night. So that was a nice piece of interesting history along with this rig. That was Benjamin Rockwood that found this up on the third floor. Lawson probably control for towed with this thing. Goes slow enough. Wide open throttle. 7th Street Pond in Union.